What's up, everyone? Welcome to the very first episode of the podcast. If you followed the YouTube channel for a while, you know I share a lot of the journey through van life, road trips, and building a life outside of the normal path. You know what I always say, escaping the matrix and living life on your own terms, right? But there are a lot of deeper thoughts, lessons, and conversations that don't really fit into a normal video blog on my main channel. That's exactly why this second channel exists for the podcast episodes. So, my name is Kegan, and this is the KeganNation Podcast. It's basically a space where I can slow things down a bit and talk about the bigger ideas behind the journey, not just the highlight moments you see in the videos, even though we also film, it's not just highlights, but it's, building in real time all the ups and downs and everything in between. And having those lows makes those highs even better. But anyway, we're going to talk about van life, freedom, building a life from scratch, personal growth, risk-taking, calculated risks, relationships, money, finances, just navigating life in general. You can add fitness to that list as well. So yeah, one of the biggest things I've realized over the past few years is that the most interesting parts of this journey aren't always the places you go. It's the mindset shifts that happen along the way. Living on the road, rebuilding vehicles, figuring things out day by day, it forces you to think differently about life, money, comfort, and what actually matters. I wrote down some notes here, so kind of riffing off of just some bullet points that I wrote down. So those are the kinds of conversations I want to have here on this channel. On the main channel, we're going to be ramping up the vlogs, and I'm going to be posting more often. And I just posted a new episode a couple days ago, and we're already filming the next one, and I have better organization on that as well. So what people can expect on this channel, my second channel here, things like the realities of van life, the mindset behind taking unconventional paths, personal development and discipline, building income and freedom, relationships and life decisions, and just real conversations about what it takes to build a life you actually want. So if you're new here, little context, I'm documenting my life as I build it. I live on the road with the girlfriend, been together. It'll be 2 years in June, where today is March 6th. I run the KeganNation YouTube channel, and I'm basically sharing the process of building a life step by step instead of pretending everything is already figured out. We're figuring out things along the way and stacking those compounding wins. So, the goal is always progress. Why people should subscribe to this channel, though, why you should subscribe, if that kind of journey interests you, if you're someone who wants more freedom, wants to think differently about life, or just enjoys real conversations about growth and building something meaningful, then you're in the right place. So if you enjoy the episode, make sure to subscribe, because we're going to be doing a lot more of these. So just wanted to do an episode to introduce the podcast here and connecting it back to the main channel. If you haven't already, check out the main KeganNation YouTube channel, where I post the van life vlogs, truck camping, adventures with the girlfriend, building my life, and just the day-to-day side of the journey. The podcast is kind of the deeper conversation behind all that. So that's the idea behind the podcast, a place for longer thoughts, bigger ideas, and conversations that don't only fit inside a short video. I'm excited to get this started, and I appreciate everyone who's part of the journey. Welcome to the KeganNation Podcast.